time, you know me. Pastor never saw all co-workers in Christ. A pleasant good night to you. The little children again with no meat. A pleasant good night.
Good night, good night.
Those who are not here, who wasn't here, the foundation, first lesson was taken from Psalms 37. Second lesson was taken from St. John, chapter 14. And the foundation lesson was taken from Matthew 24, 20, 24 to 28. This evening, my theme is the ransom. This evening, brethren, you know, when I found out that I was supposed to bring the lesson, I didn't study anything until this morning. Because I was not myself. I couldn't do nothing. I find myself, brethren, pray for me.
Of course, man.
I found myself, I can't even pray. When I read, I would read and I still don't understand. But with God, everything is possible. Because when man try to cut you down, God will lift you up. But I give God a praise and a thanks this morning. I came here. And, you know, I came late. I thought I was late. I leave home. I didn't have a feeling to come to church, to be honest. But when I got in on my way, I did what I got to do. And God, for the longest while, is the best I feel. I guess I don't know if anybody noticed. Even last week, I was like, if I stupid.
And this is our head mother,
I was
Mother
like, if
Small.
I stupid and dumb.
She was voted in as the head mother. I think it was
But
last
I give
month
God the glory and the
here at
praise
St. Catherine's
that
Spiritual
my
Baptist
spirit
Church.
has been lifted today. Give God the praise and the thanks. You know Matthew 20, 28 says, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. You see, brethren, we receive gift, but sometimes our gift, there is something special.
Sorry, she was
when we
appointed
receive
by
a gift from a
Pointer to
certain
be the head
person.
mother of the church.
Or it may come in money, it may not be a gift, but something that somebody do for you and you cherish it. But this evening I want to tell you that Christ is our ransom.
Can't you sit down, please?
You see, a ransom is a price paid for something. To deliver or to save. But Christ gave his life for a ransom for me and you. Amen. To save me and you.
Yes.
But you see, this evening, the ransom is one of the most valuable gifts you could ever possibly receive.
Yes.
It can bring us happiness in whichever way we take it. And it fills our most important needs. Because I've heard testimony here this evening.
Yes.
And the testimony that I heard this evening, it is because of the ransom of Christ.
Yes, the goodness
and the goodness that God has done for each and every one.
Amen. Hallelujah.
This evening, before the ransom, when we look back, we have to go back to the Garden of Eden. In Genesis, where God created man. And because of that man, Adam, sin came into the world. This evening, Adam was made perfect. He was very special to God. He was God's only child. He was both spirit and man. Carnal and spiritual. You see, Jesus' blood was very important He died upon the cross. He died for the redemption of our forgiveness. You see, brethren, when he made Adam and Eve, Adam was made in the image of God.
Amen.
But when he say that he's made in the image of God, it does not mean that he was look-alike. He was made with the quality of Christ. He had wisdom. He had knowledge. He was very, very powerful. But this evening, he gave Adam a choice. And he said, there is a choice between good and evil. Adam had that choice. But Adam chose the opposite.
Of good.
Of good, that's right. Come here. And because of that, brethren, sin came into this world.
Man dead after that.
And the penalty for sin is death.
Yes. Hallelujah.
And in order, brethren, to pay the price for what a perfect Adam, there was a perfect sacrifice had to be made.
Yes.
And that perfect sacrifice was Jesus Christ himself. You see, he accepted to come down and to die for me and you. He shed his blood for me and you. You see, in the olden days, in the Old Testament, the blood of animals was shed as a sacrifice for sin.
For sin, yeah.
But because of the ransom that Christ paid, there is no more animal blood, but the blood of Jesus. We are washed in the blood of Jesus this evening, brethren.
Love of God, yes.
You see, the Bible said Adam was the son of God. Adam enjoyed his relationship with Christ, with his father. He had Jesus himself. Adam was spiritual, both man, carnally and spiritually. But Jesus had no blood, He had no flesh. But in order to come down and die for mankind, he has to put on
Flesh, yes.
the flesh.
Because of the word of God. God is spirit.
He has to come as a mortal man.
Yes, yes, yes.
And he came into this world as a mortal man to take away our sin.
Yes. Because he has to die a mortal death.
And after 3 days, he rose.
Yes.
And he became
Same spirit again.
immortality. He became spirit.
Hallelujah.
This evening, brethren, he was like his father. Both free, he had a free will. Adam wasn't designed as a machine to do what he was programmed to do. He had his own mind.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Very
But
true.
sadly, Adam lost his precious life. Not only for himself, but also his offspring. We are his offspring.
Yes.
Because when he died, he got kicked out of the garden. And when he got kicked out of his garden, sin overtook the body. And because of that, Jesus had to intercede. The ransom had to be paid. Since a perfect human life was lost, no imperfect human life could even bite back. This is the principle of perfect justice found in the world. You see in Deuteronomy 19:21, it says a life for a life. He said a tooth for a tooth. That was the law of Moses. But in Adam's case, it was a soul for a soul this evening, brethren. This evening, brethren, we have the opportunity and we have a choice to make. Is it hell or it is heaven? There is two roads before you. Pick your choice. 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 What is hell and what is heaven? Pick your choice. Two roads before you. Pick your choice. Two roads before you. Pick your choice. Two roads before you. Pick your choice. What is hell and what is heaven? Pick your choice. Everybody, two roads before you. Pick your choice. Two roads before you. Pick your choice. Oh, two roads before you. Living up until 100 and how much years. But the young people are dying like flies. There is so many guns on the street, brethren. Every night you get up is a stabbing. It's a shooting. I hear my brother say that two of his friends got killed. Count yourself lucky. Because sometimes you can't even walk within the street, brethren. Because when we look behind us, we don't know what is going to befall us out there.
Hello.
You see,
Bye, bye, bye.
Friday night,
Love.
and while I was there, brethren, my door started to come down. And then it was the security. And he said, the police is here. And when I went out, I didn't plan to go out, but something told me not to go. And brethren, when I came out, they said the police has some gun like this. And they were going up on the floor. They went on the fifth, they went on the sixth, and they said, stay there. The security was so frightened, he didn't know what to do. And I sat there and I waited, and after hours he came down. And I said, it is all clear. And he said, it's a misunderstanding. I said, Lord, have mercy. I said, can you imagine misunderstanding? I said, do you realize you have children here? You coming in with gun like this and going like this? I said, some children, when they see gun, they traumatize. And you come in and then it is a false alarm. You know, my daughter wanted to go up in the hallway, in the staircase, and I said, Kamika, stay there, because God forbid it is something and they start to shoot, you will get shot. So, brother, I tell you, sometimes death meets us unexpectedly. Because I was shocked to see a police and they come out and they see come out with the gun like this. You know, and I said, but these people are crazy people. Because, and then I said to one of them, you shoot and they kill you. You ask question later. Because these police today, they're gone crazy.
Sugar happy.
Okay? So you have to be very, very careful, brethren. Let us pray for our young people today. Our people in the churches today. Let us pray for one another. Because God is going to put in his appearance, brethren. Soon and very soon. He's going to put in his appearance. You see, when God chose his son to go down and die for fallen race, he didn't refuse. He was very, very obedient. He could have said he's not going. But because of the love that he had for mankind, he decided he's going to come.
It's gonna come, yes.
Which one of us is going to give our life for our neighbor and our brothers and sisters? I don't think there is any. You see, when I see that God came down, Jesus came down and he died for us. I remember when he called Abraham and he sent Abraham to another country, a strange country that he did not know. Abraham did not have his hand. Abraham picked up and went. He didn't know where he was going. But because of the love of Christ, he decided he was going. Obedience. To the day, if our elders ask us to do something, we're ready to cut him down. I hear my mother say that some of us have been named and we can't see. But I want to tell my mother that everybody can't see everything. Because it's not everything God gives somebody to see. What if you see, he can see. Because sometimes it's not everybody going to see something, and if he doesn't want us to see, he's not going to show us. Because at the end of the day, not everybody gets healing. Because if everybody was to get healing, the world wouldn't have any end. Everybody would live. But this evening I'm encouraging the church. Whatever God places upon you, do it in spirit and in truth. It doesn't matter what man may say. It doesn't matter what man say. As long as God gives you the authority, you do it in Jesus' name. Because it is only him your gift came from. Many of us go and we get our gift, but we don't want it. We want to do something else.
Sorry, everyone.
And the evidence
phone
of things. You see, sometimes
fallen from my hand.
instead of we encourage the loved one, we discourage them. It is time for us to wake up and smell of us.
That's right.
Because the young people are the one who's going to take over.
That's right.
Because my Bible tells me, he said, all man would have dreams. And young men shall see vision. He said, in the last days, I am going to pour my spirit upon all men, all flesh. So when you see the young people, lift them up,
That's right.
drop them, because the walk is not for we alone. Because if the hand should say, I am not a part of the body, and the eyes should say, I am part of the body, your eyes move, you're totally blind. You don't have foot, you cannot walk. You have ears, you cannot hear. The mouth, you cannot speak. We see that some people are physically sick within a wheelchair. How do they get around? How do they get around? With the help of others. Mother Lila, I hear you say nobody don't call you. But everybody have your number? You see, when I asked this sister here, when I was in the morning room, come down here. I asked, is you Mother Louise? I said, Mother Lila came down. He said, no. Look, Felicia, I said, tell Sister Felicia to check on Mother Lila. Because if when you don't see her, that means she ain't been good. And I even mentioned to her, I said, somebody should go to Mother Lila and help Mother Lila something. I said that, yes. I said because they are too old people, so Mother Lila sometimes even too hasty.
Wisdom.
You see,
No.
so don't think that people don't think about you. People just think about you. You know what time I call here and ask if Mother Lila here? And I said I don't have Mother Lila number. I said call and check and see where Mother Lila good. Because that's not like Mother Lila. Because regardless of what, you're miserable, or you have your mouth or whatever, just like me.